Alrighty, welcome to another epic episode, helped by Kira, of Hearts of War, a modified version of Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. We are the Rollets of Fate, and we are super excited to be here with you. May the internet gods bless our cyber journey. I am Cisco Blanco, I'm your Tail Weaver and Chaos Coordinator, and with me I have the bravest and coolest adventurers. Say hello, fearless Dragonlancers.
Hello, fearless
Dragonlancers.
Yeah, wow, let's say that you all get like an extra plus one to your inspiration, group inspiration.
Bribery.
Thank you, guys. That's cute. Let's change to our crazy announcement page. But in the meantime, please give One Eye Cash and Sonated Combrero a follow and check out their streams. Links on our channel, and you can check it out. And also we stream quite a bit, so you can read it all here. Right here with our friend Homelander is gonna show us how it's done. 1 second. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, you have a little bit of everything there. As you check that out, why don't we roll for group inspiration? So please, everyone, roll a D20 and do rollies.
Not 20. Go.
No, don't do it.
No, I didn't. 5.
10.
Martin's gonna go. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Martin, amazing. So please, Martin, go ahead and roll for the group inspiration +1. Wow, Martin.
Amazing. What did you do?
That's
5. That's good.
Very nice. Yeah, that's impressive.
Very nice.
Yeah, Martin is ready to break these dice today after his holiday. So yeah.
Come back from the fire.
Alrighty, so thank you, my wonderful friends, for being here with me. And to everyone who's watching us from home as well, please make yourselves cozy, grab a nice drink. And now let's find out where the Hearts of War are beating today. Yeah. Previously, in the aftermath of E-Day, the Divine Vanguard joined Kalaman Special Forces on their fight against the Dragon Queen, and now have traveled to the Northern Wastes to find out the enemy's plot and thwart it. In Wrecker's Edge, the group made a secret alliance with Dalamar, a mage part of an elven cabal who are also exploring the wasteland, seeking ancient artifacts and relics. Dalamar provided a few locations that will helpfully help to pinpoint the location of the City of Lost Names. Following the magical wash, a couple of encounters with dangerous residents, and days of hard trekking, the party arrived to the Blue Phoenix Shrine, first of the provided sites, meeting another elven group whose holy quest was interrupted when Draconians kidnapped a few of the members. Upon agreeing to help them, the shrine was investigated, finding water weirds who guarded the altar of the pure, all sarcophaguses with heroes of the past and fireball fungi in the bottom of the flooded corridors, leading to a secret chamber where the corruption had desecrated the offering chamber. Yet, using their mighty powers as a team, the Divine Vanguard destroyed all the Black Puddings. Woof! Hello, Kira. Hey, hi, Cheeky. She's here. Yeah, she's very, very interested.
What's going on here?
Yeah, what's going on here? Yeah, come closer.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so you guys are now. This is where our story continues. In this sunny yet freezing afternoon, after the encounter the encounter with the black puddings and your clothes and equipment is covered in some kind of ectoplasmic slime. But during the little rest that you wrap up your wounds and gather more energy, Iceburn also is with you. He has gone outside at the moment to inform the others about the offering. Yeah, you're coming for my cup, yeah? Oh, God. No, Captain. The offering. And now you find yourselves within the shrine of Habakkuk. Wow. 1 point of inspiration to Kira for stealing my headphones.
Slap on that 20 right there.
Kira.
Someone clip it. God damn it, someone clip it.
Someone clip it.
Yeah,
I'm not Twitch.
naughty. Come on, baby. Be nice. You could also
Okay,
do that toy.
clips.
I know, she's awful.
Stop it. Just someone.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
So,
Crazy.
That
damn
was
it.
amazing.
Yep.
You jumping.
Sorry
Cisco,
for that, y'all.
just a
Yeah.
side note.
Yeah.
You still have control over the Cedric.
Oh, I need to unlock your. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's
Yes,
a good point. Anyway, 1 second, I'll do that right now.
No problem.
Just to remind you, so you lit a small campfire that you made to dry your drenched clothing and equipment. And now there you are on your own in this offering room. So I'll leave it to you as I do that.
I'm kind of there smoking in the corner.
Do you need healing, Zach?
A little bit, yeah. That'd be great.
I mean,
Thank
surely
you.
there won't be any more dangers. Right.
That's what we said about 5 minutes ago. And then we
Yeah,
lost
you
these
said-
guys. You know, it's not exactly. I just expect it.
Yeah.
You think my reflex would get better when we get encounters every 5 minutes?
Yes, you wicked bird.
Oh, she is.
So, is someone going to heal me or not? Did I answer my.
Yeah, as soon as for weird,
Yes,
and I can't act. So bear with me, and I will give you some healing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes.
Wait, what's down this big spooky hole though, where the things climbed out of?
That's the
Is there
offering
anything
hole.
down there?
Well,
that's
that's
the
where you put
offering
your
hole.
offerings. Yeah.
I look towards Lauren.
Down. Down there is where we just put the pearls. What? No, my pearls are already down there. My pearls are...
Can you
That's
fly?
where Randy died.
Lauren, can you fly?
No, Theo can,
Maybe
but I
this is-
can't.
Let me see if you can.
Can I,
Lauren,
can I turn to Isha and just say, you know that thing in the center where those things came from? Will that
Mhm.
keep happening?
No,
If we
I
stay
think
here.
probably they just moved in because this wasn't used. This has been like lost for a long time. Even though technically the elves come every year. I look at the elves, but maybe they didn't come for a couple of years. I don't know.
Or maybe they didn't know how to get in, so they've just been set outside.
I mean,
yeah.
well,
But so we
how
don't-
long?
Go on, sir.
Yeah, I was going to ask, Ishi, like, are you, when's the last time, I know it's your first time here, but when's the last time any of your kin have come here previous to yourselves? I mean, when was this last kind of, I don't know, had a deep clean before this happened?
I think he left.
Yeah, he's
He went
actually
to pray.
outside, but
Yeah,
let's say
because
that as you kind of like
I'm concussed, I don't know.
yeah, look for him and kind of like after your little rest, he actually comes and Ashben kind of like enters the room. You see this handsome blue kind of glistening skin elf, and he says like, "Oh, here you are." He actually comes alongside the rest of his companions who were outside with him, also waiting. and all of them seem to be super pleased. You see big smiles on their faces. They kind of like had a little celebration, and they come with this kind of like spirit in a bottle. It seems to be like a blue kind of like a wine glass bottle, but it's got like a metal top with some kind of gems encrusted on it, and you see inside is some kind of blue liquid swirling with a little bit of smoke coming out of it. And all of them seem quite happy with kind of blue cheeks now, as we now will have red, but they have kind of like a darker blue kind of cheeks. And they go like, oh yes, Iceman said, oh yeah, here you are, all rested. Would you like to partake? We are celebrating here. This is our traditional liquor that helps you get closer to the gods.
So after you do the offerings to the gods, you do the offerings to yourselves.
It's kind of like, this drink
Give a penny, take a penny.
gives you like a holy trance. It's quite a unique thing. You can make a history check at disadvantage. Martin, Lorandir, you can do it a straight one. Unless you tell me, the rest of you, if you live with Elven people or you know, why will you know about Elven culture? Otherwise, a disadvantage.
I mean, I speak Elvish, so
then let's say that will
My
probably
best
give,
friend is an elf.
yeah,
maybe not advantage, but not disadvantage.
Let's say a straight roll for everyone then, and then Lorandir advantage. That kind of makes more sense, right?
Okay.
Seems less negative.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
So just
Dirty
do
20.
the same, but just use the same rolls, but at advantage.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so with advantage, I got a 20. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got 8.
8. And you, Zachriel, again, please.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh, nice. So I will say that
Yes.
you and Lorandir are both aware that this is called known as angel tears. It's not actually angel tears, but it is
Just the name.
is a magical substance that is kind of gathered from holy fruits. This like this fruit that mythic legend says that is like a tiny types of trees with golden leaves that have a special fruit that when you ingest it, it makes you hallucinate heavily. Whether it's connected to truly to the gods is unknown, but they definitely believe so, and it's something super strong. So you have a little bit of this, you're gonna be at least 10 hours kind of out of it. Not out of it in a bad way, but kind of like your sensory kind of will extend, and you will kind of be a little bit closer to the gods, as they say. You, Cedric,
Cedric, I see your face.
wouldn't know that. You just, let's say that you heard that there is a drink called Angel Tears. You will probably know that even with a really low roll.
And it's super expensive, that's all you know.
Yeah, it's super unique and expensive. You know, like, no.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
He's in a coma for like 2 years.
You meant to do it in shots. What are you doing?
As you kind of extend your hand, I'll give everyone else a moment to react to Cedric. This will be like a slow motion movie moment when you see like, whoa, he's reaching, and then the two of you can do something if you want as well. So, is it anything you do, Zachriel or Lorandir?
I can't tell him to do anything. He doesn't listen to me. This is no point. I'm gonna be like, maybe this will teach him a lesson when he fucking trips out for 10 hours.
No, you can't. You may die. It's too much. Just a little bit.
I can heal.
Just if she's too.
No, wait. They should give it to you. It cannot be taken. It has to be given. It's a lie, but yeah, it cannot be.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize this was Elvish traditioning. I had to be given, not taken.
Yeah, they have to give it to you.
Yes.
You can't just take it.
I don't want to be disrespectful in the holy place of the elves. Then sure, I will wait to be given some.
Oh, thank
I
you.
pushed the elf. Give me some.
That still counts for sacred.
I'm like halfway down the hall, like,
Iceburn will smile, kind of like, and say, "Oh yes, Of course, La Cedric, but do be warned, the substance is not for the weak. And he
Maybe
kind of gives you like a
should we take it-
challenging,
Wait.
smile, you know.
Should we take it here or
I've
should
been
we take it
around my
outside?
fair share of
I
substances,
would recommend
so
you to
I
keep
know.
it at an enclosed place. If you do go outside
here.
under the effects, yes, it might feel a bit overwhelming, you know. And you notice that he's
Okay.
talking in a very kind of like, I cannot really do it. I don't really want to get there. But it's kind of like, you know, when you are kind of like, when people are super high and it's just really making an effort to kind of like
super
tone it.
mellow
Yeah,
and
like tone it down. Like it's
you
very
know
like.
how.
So before he was really uptight, and now he's like, it's
Yeah.
fine.
He was
you
super
know, you can
tense
take
and
it
kind of
here.
like scared, yeah, and he's
Just
like,
It's
let it
cool, man.
flow.
yeah.
It's totally rad. It's just gonna blow your fucking mind.
And all of them are
Okay.
doing like that. Yeah. They all kind of like agree with him every
Little
time
bit.
he speaks into it.
Just a sip.
It's like a
Let me-
psychedelic phenomenon, man. It's
Whoa.
like,
One of them starts going like, whoa, and he
Yeah,
looks
that's it.
into the hall that the kind of like the offering place, and all of them go like, whoa, and they all like, you see them getting so close as La Cedric. How much do you want to drink, La Cedric?
Take a swig, a generous swig.
Like a will you say like a
shot
single
glass.
shot, yeah, or something like
Yeah.
that? Sure. Does anyone else
He's got
want
shots.
to take it?
It's water. It's water. It's water.
Fire water.
As you take it, anyone else wants to partake?
I will take a little bit, just a little.
Right. Yeah.
I
Nice.
say thank you, but not for me. No, thank you. I'm good.
All right. As you sip
I'll ask,
from it,
I'll ask
go
Theo
ahead.
if he wants some.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you one second.
I mean, you're already probably close to the goals, but you know this. Now that you just
No.
grown,
No, I think I'm okay. Actually, yeah. You roll a
okay, just make
5,
sure
so he
take care
doesn't
of.
want it.
Just look out for. I think La Cedric might have taken too much, so just look out for him, because I might be out of it.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. And you see he kind of like looks towards you, Lorandin, and winks, and he kind of like for the first time, Zachriel, he flies into your shoulder.
His
You are
video
on
says
mute.
now.
Yeah.
Who does now? Who?
Theo flies into your shoulder,
Oh.
Zachriel, and says
Ah.
to you in Draconic that you speak, right? As far as I remember.
No,
Oh,
I
he
know. I
says to you
famously
in
know
common.
not to speak
He says to
Draconic.
you in common, if it's all right, you and me can keep an eye from the distance, make sure they do everything how they are supposed to, right? I want to make
So
sure
weird
that
that you're on my
father,
shoulder right now.
that father is okay.
You've never done this.
I mean, he's your partner. I know. It's just, I just want to make sure that father is okay, and you know he's your boy. So I thought it will make sense. I don't feel really comfortable on anyone's shoulder apart from father's, but you know, on this occasion, I know he wants to, you know, maybe he's gonna want to dance or do who knows what. And then as he kind of looks towards the both of you, you out of the sudden your eyes kind of like get this blue kind of rush, and you see them Sacriel the same as Theo, as their
Pat
pupils
Theo, I think it's too
become
late.
like
too
a
late.
White Walker blue, the same way that the elves at this point.
They've
Make
turned into
a
White Walkers. It's too late, Theo.
Constitution saving
late.
throw, please. They're both of you. The DC
Con
is
saves?
20.
Can I choose to fail it, please?
Yeah, if you want to.
I will choose the fail. I want to
Oh, I
experience the
forgot to
full
put
vibe.
music. Sorry, let me just play something.
That's why I failed anyway. With a natural one.
Oh, not one as well. Oh my days.
Oh, wow.
You get double the effects. You took too much.
I thought it was little, but maybe you know, since it's my first time, and I don't usually drink a lot,
Okay.
but that's why I always get drunk because I'm not used to drinking.
Yeah. And as you kind of like look at that, amazing. Yeah, Lorandi. Con saves. What did you guys got? If anything, or do you want to fail it too?
Well,
Lorandi?
Cash just failed. Yeah.
I chose to fail, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and you also failed, Lorandir, dramatically. You
Yes.
kind of like tried to overcome it, and then there was an elven kind of whisper of a beautiful goddess, almost like an elven goddess, like ah, and you start hearing this kind of like chantings, like in elven music. For you the same, and you all, the both of you kind of realize that the others are looking into this hole kind of in the middle of the ground with some kind of water and now purified, and you have an impulse to look as you see this blue glow that kind of matches the music, is kind of the chanting is kind of moving and vibrating to it. To use Acreal, you see nothing.
The hole's glowing.
Yeah.
I wonder what's in there.
It's
I look.
beautiful.
It's glorious.
Yeah, you see
They all
the
floating
Yeah,
there.
this is why you do not do hallucinogenics.
Lowendy, you think we should get even
Yeah.
closer to the glow and see what's really going on down there?
It looks really
Maybe we
cool. Like it would be a cool swim.
Do you want to go swimming? Should we go swimming?
I don't know.
Oh, as you say that, you
Like
see
jelly
the
flop into
other
it.
elves kind of like say as well, oh, swimming, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
swimming,
should
yeah.
go swimming. And they start taking their clothes off.
Yeah. Let's do it.
As you look,
Everyone's getting
With Theo's eyes
It's
this time, I'm
amazing.
like,
yeah, Theo's kind of like looking in dismay, kind of like thinking, I can't believe it.
nope,
Yeah.
nope, nope. It's not for your eyes.
No, Daddy, no.
And you actually see as the elves, all of them start getting inside the pool, kind of fully naked, as
Left by myself.
Corellon made them. As you enter the water, the two of you and the elves make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
12.
12. Okay.
Okay. Oh, 16.
All right. The both of actually you 16. You are fine. Last Cedric, you managed to overcome the feeling of going deeper into the water as you hear the chantings kind of like from inside, and then you see this kind of like a Little Mermaid scene, you know, with the blue kind of like even things kind of like female figures kind of.
Oh, that's probably why I'm not interested in going further.
Yeah, you see that there's handsome kind of like male figures too, but then you kind of like, you think, no, you don't like their boys, you know, they don't seem that well, you don't understand what they are saying fully as well, you know.
I'm in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in these.
But you
Elf
still
boys.
feel kind of all these tiny bubbles, like, you know, they blow bubbles from the mouth and they tickle all your body, you know, and you get this kind of like, oh, you know, like the shivers like all around your body, you know, like, even
Meanwhile,
though
I'm going deeper.
as you go deeper, Lorandir, you actually realize you breathe, and you actually breathe underwater, and you are actually breathing under the water. As you kind of get closer
Do I
and
just see
closer,
him drowning?
you see him kind of like moving in a
Dancing.
way. Yeah, you see him moving in a way that is like so in touch with the kind of like water. He's almost like vibing with the same with all the elves, you know. They're almost undulating on the waves, you know. Yeah.
We're doing a dance, like going around in circles.
Doing like water, synchronized swimming.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
that whole shoo,
Yeah.
shoo.
Oh,
Then with our legs up.
Oh.
yeah. And the seats are finished. That's what's happening. And as you kind of do that dance, you feel like so good actually as well. Laurendin, roll a d12.
people
5.
you sleep with.
Your max HP goes up by 5 for 24 hours.
Only for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's amazing. See, drugs are good,
And you
kids.
kind of
Make sure
like,
you get.
and you kind of like
No,
now
they're not good.
undulating
for-
elves and figures of made out of water kind of like washing you around. It's just time goes by so fast and yet so slow. It's like something kind of otherworldly. La Cedric, the same. These bubbles kind of like being thrown on you and everything and kind of feeling your skin. They're amazing, really. It's just like you just want to stay here, you know? And even though you don't go down, at some point you kind of like swallow a bit of water and realize that, oh, it feels like so good, you know? It's like almost like you could actually breathe it. And yeah, intrinsically, after seeing that Laurent hasn't come up for quite a while now, and all the elves are kind of doing like a ballet synchronized dancing on the water and doing all these weird moves and kind of like loving it, you realize that you can also breathe underwater. Meantime, Zachriel and Theo, Theo kind of looks at them and to you and said, I don't know, Zachriel, I'm kind of having second thought, actually. They seem to be having such a good time. You know? I feel jealous now.
I just don't be jealous of. Look, don't feel like you need to be peer pressured into any sort of thing.
Come in, baby. The water's great.
It doesn't matter how they try to entice you, just like that.
Kira.
Just, you know, when they're on that sort of stuff, they're not always themselves, okay? So just don't do drugs, Theo. Don't do drugs.
Zachary, this stuff is amazing. You always say we should do stuff
Theo.
together, baby.
Theo, it is not. Okay.
Get your muscular toned butt in here with me, you crazy bitch.
As much as they are correct in what they say sometimes, do not.
Make a persuasion check, La Cedric, as well as you, Zachriel. Contest it with each other.
Oh no.
For Theo's
Persuasion?
well-being. Yes.
Well, Theo's going in. Then 8. I got an 8.
Oh, 8, yeah?
It's not good.
17.
17. All right. So, La Cedric, you seem to be more convincing, and you go yourself and kind of like tell Theo that, and Theo kind of looks towards the bottle that has been left there and kind of like walks towards it, open the little cork. You know, it's like the cutest thing. You know, like he's just like. Out of a Disney cartoon, you know, and he just like has like a tiny few drops, like opening his tongue, like, and then you see him like slowly auto fails as well, and boom, swims, jumps himself into the water, making this swirl kind of like in the air,
Nobody
like a pirouette.
listens to me here.
And you see that he's kind of like flying around, and then as he goes in, he kind of like wraps you around, La Cedric, in a kind of joyful, happy way, and then he goes right down to join his father on the dance.
Room for one more, baby.
No. I go sit by the fire, and I'm going to start getting my backpack out, you know, getting my various books and textbooks and writing some stuff. I might do in the short term is I might spend some money if it's this kind of break, where I can like a long rest kind of situation. If it is that,
I mean,
we'll just
this is if you guys want to. I'll tell you the situation. At this point, it's been like it's around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, evening. You know, so it kind of makes sense that you could actually stay the night here. Kind of like it's secure, it's consecrated place. You know, you could just. Otherwise, you could do something else, but
yeah, I'm just thinking from a mechanics point of view, but I can always do it when the long rest comes around. I can just kind of like narratively do it now, but mechanically do it later. I'm gonna start writing up some preparing some elements such as stuff for a couple of spells, and I'll spend the appropriate monies for that.
Okay, perfect. At any point as well, will Zachriel consider you see kind of like the bottle that Theo left open and the liquid swirling on it and kind
No.
of like everyone having fun, and it's just like one of those moments that I will imagine Zachriel loves his own self-discipline as well, so he's kind of like on his own way he's really enjoying not taking and feeling like he's fully in control of everything that happens around him, and that gives him some kind of power, right? So I will imagine.
Well, in fact, nobody listens to him. He's just gonna like, well, you know what? I'm going to sort my shit out here. I am going to, get myself locked in. And with this, I think with this alone time, he again is gonna go over a few elements with himself. Certain things that have happened with him. The freshest one being when he went back into the Forbidden Tower. And learning that information about the Archfather. He definitely is journaling. But trying to think of different ways, what kind of assets, resources do I need as a mage? If we ever encounter the Archfather, will I be prepared? Will I be able to fix the situation? To fix the situations I have created.
Okay. Do you want to have like an inner conversation, or are you kind of turning more into a prayer kind of scenario here? Asking you.
No. Because this, I think, just as the kind of, I guess, the camera is on Zachriel. And outside of the other party members, Zachriel is getting to a place where there is a resentment starting and has been festering on a small level towards gods, including his own. He does not like being used as a pawn. And especially using his own loved ones as a unconsensually mouthpiece. And I think what really drives that home is the fact it was his own patron that chose him. He never chose him for this. He's a chosen, but not by choice. And it rubs them up the wrong way. It did a little bit, but he kind of worked with it, and he was using the power of Zivlin to help him pursue things, protect people. But when that same thing commandeers his own father, now he's suspect of that power, and he is not. He trusts it extremely less than he did in first place. He was like, "Oh, I'm not so sure." Now he's on the fence of, I am really, really not keen on this. This god better watch his step.
As you kind of like having this line of thoughts, you instinctively kind of like are looking at everything around you, and you actually realize that your tattoo, your gold kind of like tattoo in the hand, seems to be like almost glowing a little bit and then getting dimmer at some points as you kind of look to it.
Suit yourself.
Glows. Golden. Again. Deeper color. Make an insight check.
I choose. I'm choosing to ignore it, but
it's more to see if you realize
but
what
maybe
is
it's
happening.
not my choice at the moment. He is making himself fucking known, but so that's fine.
Yeah.
I will roll that insight.
Yeah.
Because I'm amazing at that. Good for me, I guess. 14.
You realize that the glow is matching the movements of the elves on the water, and almost like everyone that is doing this kind of dance is following a rhythm, and the tattoo in your hand is also doing that. Is not the movement of it is not related to what you're thinking. It's related to that.
I think noticing that, I think he will make a note of that because he wants as much knowledge as he wants on his patron, as much as his patron wants something of him. So he's gonna make a note of kind of. Is there any way I could, like, obviously it's rhythmic,
Mm-hmm.
and I know they've taken all this kind of angel tears, but since I haven't consumed any, is there some sort of, I'm trying to take this from mage, almost like a scientific, like mage wizard perspective, where I'm trying to understand it a bit deeper of like, okay, there's rhythm. What else is there? What is trying to be communicated by me if it isn't maybe even from Ziflin? What something's I assume, and I think Zakul assumes, is something to do with divinity, with the elements of where we are, and putting those things together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, amazing. Would you like to make some kind of check to figure that out?
I would. Let me know what kind of check I need, and I'll roll it.
Are you thinking? I think this feels like either a religion.
Well, it's analysis. It's like
yeah.
scientific analysis. I'm trying to like.
It could be investigation.
So I don't know.
As well.
If you, I'm happy to do investigation.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Okay. Oh, that was almost in that 20. Okay, but it's but it's a 10.
With a 10, you kind of get like a basic feel of what's happening, you know? This is like a consecrated place that has just been renewed. It was corrupt, even felt almost desecrated just by these black pudding things, and there is like a holy kind of like celebration thing going on, and I think the belief and the faith that these elves are having, and they believe on these actually angel tears being whatever it is, and kind of like it's just beaconing a power of faith, and that's what you're feeling. Is kind of like an aftermath of it, even though your god is not fully part of it as a deity itself. It feels like it's connected to it too.
So it's about divinity as a power source rather than an actual entity, like an actual identity.
Yeah, it's to do with like a family thing, you know. Imagine like this is the family of the gods, you know, and like when one thrives, and all these people who have different faiths, and as Lorandir believes on Paladin, and La Cedric on Kirijolith, and the elves on this Habakkuk. It just feels like all this faith kind of combined is creating an energy.
Close my hand. Acknowledge what I've just taken in.
Make an insight check as well, actually, if you want, or history, whichever one of the two you want.
I do history as slightly better.
Okay.
13. Even then, I'm getting a lot of mid rolls at the moment. 13.
Yeah. Okay.
History.
With a 13 history, it kind of like rings to you for a second. Does that mean that the power of prayer and belief could empower? And that's the kind of line of thought. It's just a very vague kind of thought that comes in your mind. This is like all organic happening as you got an okay.
Yeah, I think.
There.
Yeah. I think that's kind of a general thought process with most, that it is a form of power source, and that I guess those who are chosen understand that because we can use it.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, even though it's not Zivlin contacting me, I've had this. There's something to be said about places of power, you know, rather than the source of power, which is divinate, like the gods themselves, that there's also sites which imbue it outside of them. So there's like pockets of it that could be harnessed outside of. Interesting. What if I could harness that without Zephyrin? That would give me an edge.
Think of the library. You kind of like keeps going in your mind. So much power there. Forbidden items. Knowledge.
Zakril feels that and feels the excitement of that, but then I think at the same time he remembers that he's brought someone there and brought something through. But again, that was with people. It's not. If he goes by himself, what does that mean? You know, obviously he knows and he's had the insight that it's been better when he's been by himself. So
an elf kind of like splashes out of the water as he jumps and kind of like, whoa, God. And he kind of lays down and passes out straight away, like, oh, God. And he starts like saying like, oh, by the way, looks at you and kind of like passes out.
Going. While everybody's having a party, this is better time than any. I'm going back. And I will draw into the ground. And I'm just gonna jump.
As you actually draw into the ground, you realize that the chalk itself just makes the drawing. But the door is not opening. There is no door happening. And you kind of like bang kind of for a second. You could make an Arcana check or religion check.
I will.
Or history check. All of those.
Let me try Arcana because that's my wheelhouse. Apparently not today. It's an 8. Why the deuce? Why can't I get through the door? And I start like just hitting the ground and just being like, open, god damn it. And I just kind of sit there just in frustration.
Yeah, you kind of like cannot really figure out what's happening. But
is it this place?
Your knowledge of magic really is enough to realize that for whatever reason, this is a consecrated place. You know, this could be your own deductions of things. You can leave it how you think, but there is a correlation with a consecrated place and the library not being one. An 8 is not enough to get the full info, but those are the kind of like signs. Lorandir and La Cedric, while that's happening, the both of you go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
$11 for the Cedric.
Wow, and
natural 24, yeah.
Okay, so La Cedric, you starting to feel like, oh, this is a bit too much. You kind of go up out of the water, and as you do, make a athletics or acrobatics checks, and you feel like, oh wow, you are so high that when you jump out of the water, you try to do a pirouette like the other elf did.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Head first into the floor.
Don't say it.
Well, it would be funny.
Oh, 15.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, 15 total.
As you cannot do a pirouette, you see Zachriel, boom, Cedric kind of like goes make a beautiful kind of swirly pirouette and falls on the floor, passed out in the moment he falls, you know. So there is no time in between. You just like
Knocks
he's
himself out.
Yeah, he's just gone, you know. Boom. And you, Lorandir, please make a Constitution saving throw as you feel like you just want to keep going. You see a few of the elves start getting out the water and doing the same kind of thing. One of them kind of fails dramatically and hits his head, and you almost hear his neck cracking, and then you hear him snore right after. Lorandir,
16.
with a 16, you take a level of exhaustion. Has been like 8 hours of just swinging, dancing, and kind of going crazy, like super happy, and you know, and just like the energy, you know, it's like, and there is a few of you left, you know. Iceburn is still there, and there is 2 of the more elves that keep going and just kind of enjoying this holy ecstasy, because that's what it feels like. It's just like you are with the gods, you know. At this point, Lorandir, you feel like you're in Mount Celestia's river, kind of swimming, and lakes, and you know, and you see like elven angels and like happy kind of like celestial creatures, and everything is like with the other elves. You're just having this kind of like a Little Mermaid moment, you know, that everyone is dancing and with beautiful colors, you know, like when they go into full Little Mermaid song mode, you know. And that's what it is.
Paladine, how you doing? Hey.
Yeah, you see the gods kind of smiling at you kind of on the distance, like, whoa, and everyone is going. And anything else any of you would like to do? As I will imagine, you will only take
Just
one.
have a long rest. Well,
Yeah, after
Can I?
I'll just quickly just
Can I do
say
that?
it.
Go on.
I just tell Lorandir quickly. It gets to a point, Lorandir, that you don't need to make any more saves. It just feels like you just want to sleep, and
I'm not
you
going back. I'm just
and you
staying
actually fall asleep, kind of on the water, and you can breathe. And that
there.
breathing,
You see me come out to the surface, just
yeah, the breathing kind of matches your temporary hit point. You can actually breathe on the water for 24 hours, Lorandir, as well as you, Cedric. So you will eventually.
so yeah, I'm sleeping on the water.
Yeah, like meditating on the water. You see the old elves kind of start doing like you, kind of like it's like a meditating trance, you know, where you're kind of like doing still moves and kind of like doing some kind of Ashtanga yoga as you are kind of like sleeping in beautiful synchronization. The 3 of you with your eyes closed, you're still doing exactly the same. And Zachriel, anything else you want to do as you look at your man there?
Yes.
Kind of passed out.
Yes.
Exhausted but
I am
happy with
going
a
to
smile. You know, like,
Do some more testing.
okay.
I am going to walk maybe several paces each time and try and make the door. See how far this radius is. I want to do some testing of places of sources and divinity.
I mean, outside of this room, most of the thing is covered in water, so it might be difficult.
Yeah. I mean, you can still move through the water. It's not a problem. But it's taking you a few hours to dry because you were drenched to the core.
I don't mind about being.
Okay. As you kind of start going back, make a perception check as you leave this chamber.
I'm great at these.
He left us. He left us. He left us.
He wouldn't do it.
Shut up, you're asleep. All of you, shut up. Oh, I'm rolling like dog shit. 11.
Okay.
That meant to be.
What's that?
11. You kind of like move to this other chamber. Just let me just 1 second. I'm here on the map. And you actually don't realize that the mushrooms that were picked up have regrowth out of nothing, and you step on a fireball mushroom. I need you to make a dexterity
Not
saving
again.
throw.
I just got. That's like the fourth time today. Right, okay. Dexterity save. Let's go. Hiya! Oh, when it counts, thank God. 22.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, you managed to be successful. You're gonna take my headphone, please don't. Okay, not again.
I use
Yeah.
my cloak helps
Let
me.
me roll
Like,
some damage here. Unfortunately, I'll just straight roll. Actually, no. Let's do like this because I did it last time. It doesn't feel. So 18 and 14 is
18 and 14.
I'm sorry,
That's
32,
32.
I think, right?
So half of that.
Yes. So 16 points of
16.
fire damage.
Yeah!
As you kind of like step on the mushroom that was there.
I just heard it, and I'll say it again. I fucking hate this place.
The water kind of like goes as you step on the mushroom as well. Like you realize that, you know, it's that moment when the water starts going higher and it kind of touches that delicate part of you, and it's like, oh, the arm is just going down there. And it's wet completely, and now you're way all the way to your waist on the water as before.
Cedric, did you feel the earth move? It's amazing.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
It's like I'm one with the universe here.
I'm
Zach,
fuck this place. Fuck this place. I'm going. I'm gonna keep testing.
You could go into top of this coffin kind of thingy there. It's kind of like a wall. It feels like it's like a pillar, but on the pillar there is like a little space as well, potentially. This is not wet, or you could go on
pillar. I'm gonna
top
keep
of the
drawing the pillar.
coffins. Either way.
Let's try this.
Okay.
On the pillar. Oh my god.
As you kind of like
Yep.
start drawing in the pillar once more, it doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, now I'm just gonna fully leave this temple
Okay.
because this is not working in here at all.
Okay, so as you go, make 2 perception checks, I will say.
Okay. Well, should we do one at a time in case I blow myself into?
one at a
keeping
time.
going?
Yeah, one at a time.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. First one.
He's gonna die.
17.
Oh,
17 is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you take 14 points of fire damage.
What? Let's just done with it. Ah! Okay. I'm still good. All right. I can take one more. Perception check. Let's go.
Sure.
I feel he's only alive because we leveled up.
I've only got 9 hit points left, and that's a 12 for the next one.
Yeah. At 12 is 17 actually was kind of like
DC.
hard. Yeah. But the DC. So yeah. So you are fine on the first one. The DC is 15, but you fail on the second one again. Make another dexterity saving throw, please.
I don't think it's gonna matter how many hit points. How many damage.
When we come out, we're just going to walk like, oh, it's fine, because
for
he's
those
blown
monsters.
Because I
everything.
put the way. How much damage did I take out of interest before rolling?
You will take, if you succeed, you will take 14. If you fail, you will take 28.
either way, you're down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just like an auto fail
I'm just
basically.
using average.
And I
to
just go
keep
flying
it,
into the
simple.
doors. I'm like,
Yep. Okay, this is interesting. Do you go to 0 hit points?
yeah.
Ooh,
No,
okay.
Zach.
Make okay, let's do something. Back on the other room, Lorandir, who is meditating, and La Cedric, the both of you, and Theo, actually, make perception checks. I would say La Cedric, you
all explosions. I think someone's gonna hear it.
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I will say that.
No, we don't know what's real.
I will.
We don't know what's going.
Who will be closest to the door? I'll give one of you who is closest the chance to make it an advantage.
I would have tried to have called closer to Zach. So, but I would have made it probably like 5 foot closer to him before I passed out.
Okay. Yeah.
Perception.
So then you can make it an advantage if you're okay with that, Lorandir.
Oh,
But you can
I
also
already
make
made
it.
it a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Yours will be straight roll. So just roll again, Lorandir. Because you are kind of like half away. You were talking to each other a second ago. So I will imagine I'll give you that narrative
11.
truth. Nice. Okay. So, and you 20 for you, where is our advantage?
I got a 12.
Our advantage?
Oh, I get advantage?
Yeah, because you are closer to the door. That was the choice that for one of you. Yeah. Yeah.
12 with advantage.
Okay. As my fellow DM, David, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna fuck you over. Would you think a 12 is enough? If you were DM in this game, would you say a 12 is enough for them to hit it?
Or maybe hearing the first explosion, but not the other two.
All right. So you
In
did,
the first one.
So you did hear some kind of weird kind of explosion. Make a death saving throw. Meantime, Zachariel.
Okay. Let me get it on whisper as well. Hang on.
Yeah. Please do it on silence. Yeah, you're amazing.
I'm trying to whisper rolls.
Actually,
Always whisper.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna do it on roll 20, so it definitely doesn't get revealed.
Sure.
Well, fingers
amazing.
crossed. We'll see.
I'm gonna give him up light. I'm sorry. I should have done this ages ago.
You didn't whisper.
You didn't whisper.
No, it's fine.
Wait, then whisper. I put it on.
We should have all pretended that he
You
did.
whisper
Just kind of
on
roleplay
D&D
out.
Beyond.
Yeah.
It. What?
should
I
have.
did.
No.
Oh well, never mind.
No worries.
Job intensifies.
Yeah. Either way, La Cedric, you heard some kind of something. Roll. Why don't we roll initiative? Actually, let's just make it more interesting. Just a quick one. It's not gonna really be. Actually, we don't even need initiative. All of the three of you roll initiative, but we're not gonna give you an initiative roll counter.
Okay.
Let's just do it in paper, old style.
Oh, you're lucky. I rolled low, which is good in this case.
Yeah. But you
I got
already,
it.
yeah, you already made one though.
From my initiative.
Yeah.
5.
Mm-hmm. 5.
And I've made it to the door of the front, haven't I?
At this point,
I
you
would say
are
probably somewhere
kind of
here.
hidden there. Yeah.
There?
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
This is the one that got me.
Yeah. So this first one you avoid, and then that one is the one. So actually, I'm not gonna be that nasty. You will be floating on the water. I was
Blah, blah,
actually,
blah,
you know
blah,
what? Make
blah,
a
blah,
fate
blah.
roll. It's not about being nasty. We are the rollers of fate, aren't we?
I'm gonna roll high as I've been rolling very low because I know it's low.
Okay. So you will deduct a -1 to whatever you roll from your death saves.
Okay.
Because you are on the water, in and out, kind of like unconscious, trying to turn yourself, depending on how you're feeling.
Which I partake in.
Lorandir,
It's a nice
first on the initiative, as you kind of like heard something, La Cedric, I will imagine, La Cedric, will you tell Lorandir about the noise you heard?
There's a loud noise. It's a loud one.
Did you hear?
It's
By the way,
away.
I will
you
imagine
see
you
my recent
almost
roll?
heard it too. Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Or did the others more? Did you guys see my most recent roll?
No.
The last
just
roll I see for you is a 7.
the 7, yeah.
Okay, good. So I need to do it through Beyond. That's great. Awesome.
Excuse me.
Cool. That works then. Want to make sure.
Uh-huh.
Where is Jacriel?
No, he's... Baby!
Did he fell in? Wait, maybe. Oh, we should stop.
Can I do that thing where, you know, when like your drunk girlfriend starts just running around, like stumbling around? Babe! Where are you? Baby! I'm going to do that through this temple.
Yeah, sure. Lorandin,
I guess
will-
that
Mhm.
could happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Start looking.
All right.
So I guess I'm moving at half speed because
So
I'm fucked up.
I'd say that both of you are moving at normal speed as long as you're not on the water. In the moment you get to the waters areas, you will be moving at half speed.
Would I...
I will say that
This is
being
a long...
fucked up makes you
Would
feel like
Habakkuk's blessing
Mhm.
let us move through normal speed,
This is a long shot. But
or
would
is he only
you-
outside?
I will say that make a fate roll, Marty. That's what I'm gonna say to you.
Habakkuk, help us!
Yes.
Wait.
And this will decide that on this place, you know.
I mean, I'll say hi, and it is a 12.
Nice, of course you succeeded. So yeah, sure. It will. That will, because you are in the temple of Habakkuk and you just receive his blessing, and you will actually be able to move at normal speed through the water as well.
Okay, but
On
I
this
just got up,
instant.
so I move half for my normal
Yeah, that's a good point.
movement,
Both of you will have
But
been
then
down. So you, last Cedric, move yourself
if
when
I
you
dash,
were
would be
there,
normal,
because
right?
because
Yeah.
Sacriel is before you. Yeah, and you can move normal
I
speed.
will dash.
10,
Awesome.
15.
10. Coming here, there is an explosion. Oh no! Is this there? Or what? Which one is the one he stepped over?
He will have a step over on the one that is there. So this one is gone. Actually, let's just take it away. But the other one is still there.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
So you will.
10, 20. There. So I'll go as far as here and say, "Where are you, Sacriel?" That's as far as I can go.
Okay, perfect.
Keep with me.
Alrighty. Meantime,
I can see him.
uh,
13.
before your turn, last Cedric, go ahead, Sacriel, make another death save. But just before you make it, I'm gonna say Brennan Lee Mulligan here. Just be aware, if you roll a natural one, your character will die because it will be 2 death saves, and everyone knows you failed one already.
Yep.
So please don't
You
roll
need
a
an
natural
11.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
yeah.
No, we
Actually,
need to 12.
yeah, you need,
Not minus
No,
one.
and you need
no,
you
11.
need an 11, yeah, because you got a minus
Yeah.
1.
10 is a pass. Yeah.
You guys
Oh.
ready? You guys ready?
Oh my
No.
goodness, I am
No.
not.
Watch his face, see what he done. Okay, he's happy.
How do you know?
Look at
Oh
him.
yeah, he's smiling. He's smiling.
He's
Yes.
definitely, we're
Look at
fine. Let's go drink some more drugs. And then we'll come
No.
back to
You, last
Cedric.
Cedric, move yourself as well. You get your turn. You can follow Lorandin. You were prompt as well, so you will have had to dash to get there, but you got a little bit.
Yeah, I would have dashed, yeah. I would've
Cool.
dashed.
All right. And then anything else from you, last Cedric? I imagine you just following, trying to hear noises and stuff. This
Yeah,
shrine
'cause-
is a straightforward way, so I'm not gonna ask you to make perceptions. You're gonna keep going, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But up to you.
Oh,
All
could
right.
I?
Mhm.
But this is a bit meta, so I want to run it past you first. Would I? Lovendeer hasn't seen him yet, and we don't know where he is. But there's only one way out of this place. Would I be able to bonus action, Misty Step towards through the door?
Just because you
I
have
see what
a
you're playing.
pillar in the middle, in this case, yeah, you unfortunately wouldn't really help you that a
Okay.
lot.
Is this door open or it closed?
Yeah, because those doors
That's probably
closed
closed,
again,
yeah.
yeah. They are kind of like
Yeah,
those
okay.
kind of doors, yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, you could come as far as here.
Yeah, you could go there.
Or
You could see that,
here,
yeah, or
but,
there if you want. I'm not sure
Sure,
if it's worth it.
I
Or
will go.
up to you.
No, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's not. Yeah, I'll stay there. It's fine. I'm
Cool,
there.
yes.
Yeah.
Don't trust the DM. Lorandir, I think you had your turn. Last Cedric had his turn. So yeah, in between those two, right? It should be Sacriel's turn too. Is that right?
Exactly already.
Yeah. So that we are
He already
top of
did.
the round, right? Again. So it's your turn now
Yes,
again,
exactly.
Loran.
Well, I don't see him here, so I'm going to step here and hope I won't blow up.
Okay. Make a perception check. You're not. Yeah. To see if you spot Zacriel around or the mushroom that is next to you.
10.
8.
You don't spot neither of them.
He's not here! God damn it. Walk right back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Imagine on his next turn,
35.
Zach next turn, he just bangs out a natural 20, gets up and he just carries on walking.
What about
Don't tempt me.
Yeah, Theo
What
can,
about
Don't tempt me
make,
with a
Theo?
good time.
Theo can make a perception check too, actually, when he's
Theo,
here.
you're my only hope.
Do it, Theo.
What's his perception? He doesn't have it, so it's just a +2.
I mean, it's a 10.
+2. 12.
Fucking hell. Theo spot kind of like two things. He spots. Actually, he spots only one thing. He only sees Zacriel. He doesn't see the mushrooms either. They are too deep. But he does not trigger them
I
because
just
it's
made
much
a
smaller.
to tell him that push him towards me, so he will push him 5 foot towards me,
Sure.
because
Yeah.
I cannot move anymore.
You kind of
Me, I
like
can heal him.
yeah, you kind of feel like in your unconsciousness, Zacriel, you kind of feel like this kind of dragon kind of bite on your clothes and kind of like dragging you out of, moving you around.
And then I will
Whereas,
cure wounds. Are we using the higher, the new cure wounds or the old cure wounds?
the new ones, yeah,
Okay.
the high ones. Just quickly before you get healed, Zacriel, what is in your mind on these final moments that potentially could be the time that you are gone, as you feel this tiny creature that is pretty much a scion of the gods helping you and dragging you towards hope, or not? What is in your mind, Zacriel? You're muted if you're talking.
I'm not.
Okay, okay.
I'm
No, it's okay.
scheming. No,
Nice.
I'm.
Take your time.
No.
Sorry, I didn't
I think in this moment, Zacriel is even more frustrated, more determined. He feels Theo, this kind of resemblance of one of the gods. And it doesn't change where his mind is at. In fact, this recent thing that has happened to him has incentivized him.
In the final moments.
And while on my, and just as a final thing,
Mhm.
as I'm face down in the water and unmoving, a single air bubble comes to the surface. As I'm held in stasis.
Just make a... this is a difficult one. Make a perception check even though your eyes are closed. As you are in that kind of a space of...
6. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. You manage to avoid seeing that from the water within your consciousness, even in your mind, that are deep, deep into the depths of the water, you see a hand reaching, trying to help you. And you don't see it, but the camera sees it, and the viewer see it, and the spectator see it, as the hand that tries to help you seems to be blackened, like made out of like obsidian. But the other hand is got a green gauntlet that you will have recognized. However, you do not see that, or no one. This is happening out of the scenes of breaking the fourth wall on the movie. But at that point, you get healed, and yeah, and you feel divine magic pouring through you again.
You're not supposed to eat the mushrooms. They blow up.
I didn't.
Oh, okay. You okay?
The Cedric rush over,
Sorry.
help up Zach, and then give him 10 points of healing from Lay of Hand as well.
Amazing.
How much did I get from you, Lorendia?
14.
14, so 20 in total.
24 total.
24.
Maybe we should like rest outside now that we're awake, and I'm sure the elves will come out in the morning. We can use their tents.
I
Yeah.
agree. Let's maybe get some fresh air.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll support
Whoops.
Zach as we're walking out as well. Just like hold his arm, kind of thing.
Hopefully the elves will not die on their way out, because that would be sad.
Yeah, kind of like all of you make your way out of in this water, passing the altar. The two of you, La Cedric and Lorandir, the whole rooms look like the walls are made of gold, and just like the altar is like calling you, and all this once more you're still on this divinity trance, kind of like going on there everywhere, and everything, everywhere you look you see signs of the gods and kind of like hidden messages, and yeah, all this, it's just like too much, overwhelming to keep up, pretty much. So it's like
I
you
just
look
do
at
a quick prayer to say thank you, Habakkuk, for your boon, and then I'll go.
Sure.
Just a question. When we've got like this,
Go ahead, La Cedric.
when we've got like this super cool religious high site going on, how does Zach look?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. I like that a lot, actually. With a 22 religion check, Lorandir, you kind of like feel like you kind of see, as you kind of doing the prayer, you see the Habakkuk phoenix kind of animates itself, like a proper like whoa, and it's looking at you and kind of like does this embracing kind of thing, and you feel like that you want to go and touch this altar, and this creature embracing you, and you kind of like imagine the two of you kind of like joining there, slowly kind of making your way. You see kind of like Lorandir kind of on top of the altar, kind of like with his hands kind of like out, like completely. I will imagine him naked because you were on the water, This is kind of like, at this point you don't realize that you don't have to. It just feels, it just
Get me
feels
out of here, the
right.
Cedric, please.
And then you feel like the phoenix is kind of like hugging you, and it says in your ear, I will always be with you. The gods are with you, Lorandir. May you be blessed. As you kind of look out of this scene, the two of you, you look at La Cedric as you kind of have that thought, and before this, you didn't really thought of that, but now you realize Zachriel is glowing in an anti kind of like light, you know, so wherever he's passing, it darkens. He's kind of that person on the party that you see and you think, oh shit, he's making me come down, you know, but there is a love for him that is so strong that kind of overcomes that. But if he wasn't who he is, you will just want him out of your sight right now, but your feelings are telling you the opposite. Let's put it like that.
So there's a dark shadow around him.
It's more like he's completely in darkness, yeah. Even though there is the blessing on him still, so there is like occasional glows, and you see golden kind of parts on him as well, and blue kind of like tiny bits just moving around, you know. On Lorandir, you see this kind
He's
of...
covered in black smoke, like he's in...
Yeah, it's more like, you know, like it's very slow, like almost like a conflict, you know, between three things. Right. A black kind of like anti-religion kind of vibe mixed with the blessing of Habakkuk and the help of sibling as well. So it's like it looks like a sculpture with rivets of gold and sapphire kind of like moving all around it in rivulets, pretty much. Cool, but not cool, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. I would try and say something to him, but then knowing how he normally is with me when I've had too much pleasure of stuff I shouldn't have been having, he never takes me seriously. So this might be a conversation for when sober the Cedric turns up, but I'll try and remember the image I just saw and maybe bring it up with him later on.
Yeah.
But for now, I'll probably just crash and insist that he spoons me, and I want to be Big Spoon today.
Will you make your way? I will imagine the both of you as well eventually, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll go back.
Yeah. So you kind of got out of the water. You could go there. There is a little bit of land there that you can just like harvest. There is like a old. It could have been like once upon a time, maybe a garden on the shrine that kind of this was the beginning of it, but because the water is kind of all just left like a little space where you could actually like a little alcove made of stone that is feels pretty safe and with enough room for all of you to kind of like expand yourselves.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Amazing. As you kind of like get to the resting kind of moment, is there any conversations you would like to have or anything without forgetting that the two of you are super high and Zachriel just almost died and I'm sure he's not impressed even more now.
Zach, rub my hair. It's in my eyes, Zach. Get the hair out of my face. That's like God the beat. Oh, it's nice.
I'll like step
Got that shit, man.
feet away.
It's like this only sober person at a party, you know. It's like fucking.
Theo kind of follows like.
Camp Theo.
Yeah, this is getting so awkward. Damn, again. He says. You humanoids are weird. He says.
I mean, you'll meet someone someday and you'll do the same thing. Don't worry.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure I will.
I mean, maybe eventually you can turn into a humanoid. I heard that some dragons can do that.
Oh yeah.
He did. He turned into a humanoid last session. He was walking naked.
Yeah, it's true. But
He didn't like it.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, actually.
Yeah, I feel that it's like a necessity kind of thing for some dragons. Like they want to hide, so they do it. But I don't think they like it.
Yeah, I think when I grow older, I'll definitely be able to do this. I think that was some kind of gift. I don't know, but I heard lots of, like you said, lots of dragons like me seem to do it now. Thank you,
Well, rest,
Lorandira.
I'm so tired.
I just wanted to say thank you for saving me. You know,
Well, I mean,
I feel so blessed to be here with you. You know, we are doing something important, and Paladine is so happy with us and how things are going. I just feel lucky to have found you.
I guess we're lucky that we found everybody in the party. I think
Yeah,
we are going to need everyone
it's true.
if we have a chance to make a difference.
Yeah.
Even that one over there. You don't know who I said. Somebody over there.
Yeah. Theo's kind of whispering to you in Draconian, like the lowest that he possibly can. It's kind of like even hard to understand. But you have this kind of connection because the Drax as well, and you kind of feel it, you know, like Theo doesn't talk about emotions, but now he feels super open to feelings and stuff because the holy kind of like festival that is going on in his head as well as yours. Mind you, as you kind of leave the shrine, feels that you're coming down. It's almost like it feels like on the shrine is where it reaches its peak. But here it feels like as you look at the stars, and the star is more like a less religious and just like, oh, I'm super happy and kind of like joyful and a little bit hallucinogenic, the stars and things, but not so heightened. For the both of you, that's Cedric as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Cool.
be sleeping on top of Zach, and I'll probably be drooling as well.
Anything else?
No, but you can drool. You're a big spoon.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I just so wanna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's like a big spoon. Well, you cannot see it on the screen. Wait, there's like last Cedric kind of expanded into big spoon. And I think, unless Sacriel, you have anything else to say as well? Do you want to go into your rest, or is it anything else from you to Sacriel?
Draw the chalk in the ground.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yes.
We're spooning.
You're sleeping.
Spoons.
I wait till you fall asleep.
As you start drawing outside, we will go on a little break before you know if it's gonna work or not. So don't go anywhere. We will be back soon.
Chaos.
See you guys soon. Bye.
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 Hello, and thanks for holding on. As we left it off, you find yourselves, Lorendir and Theo. You have kind of moved yourself away from the other two, as they were getting super romantic. Kind of felt a bit awkward towards the end. And you, La Cedric, fast asleep and aware that your boy is once more drawing with the chalk into the floor, attempting to open the portal that leads to the Forbidden Library. And as you start, Zachriel kind of like drawing into the floor, you hear like a rumble, and in slow motion you see full Beetlejuice, the kind of like a stone door moves away, kind of like, and you see this kind of green smoke that comes out of it, and far in the distance you already can hear the storm that always underwater, kind of like moving, even though there is no storm where you are. And the gate opens.
Okay.
Do you enter?
I make a mental note of distance away from a source of divinity. So as long as it's not in the sites, like if it's a temple, I could do it outside, potentially. Noted. And I roll it.
Okay. As you kind of start rolling in, you kind of, the door slowly starts closing behind you. Would you really like for your character to go on the scene, La Cedric? If you do, you could do a fate roll to see if you... Actually, let's start with the agency part. How would have you drawn the door, Zachriel? And where? Let's just start with the imagining.
Right behind me as I'm laying down behind, just kind of stealthily doing it so I can just roll into it. And then ideally...
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Keep going.
No.
Ideally, would you say that there would have been a chance of La Cedric rolling into it, or would you have made it in
There's a chance. There's a chance, yeah.
So make a fair roll. Cash. This is how we're doing it, eh? We want to give agency to everyone. So.
Low. Always low. 1. Natural 1.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's even better. Because a natural one is at the lowest of the low. So we're going to make it fun. You wanted low, right? Did you want it to go in, though? Because you won, so you could have won what you wanted.
Yes, I want to follow, yes.
All right. I would say with your super success, I will let you decide whether you follow him and fall into it a few seconds after, or you do it right at the same time. And just because you actually got the lowest number, otherwise I would have straight away said that it takes you a few seconds and he might not even know that you are behind. But in this case, I'll let you choose because you actually rolled it.
I'll say, I think to make it more interesting and fun, it'll be at the same time so he knows I'm there with him.
Okay. So you want him to know, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's make it even more fun. Lorenzo and Theo, do you want to make perception checks to see? Because you don't actually fully sleep, though. And there was a green light and a smoke that came out from the door. I mean, you are not far away. Theo, I'm not really sure if he actually fully sleeps either, though.
Oh, you just trance. You don't even sleep, you trance. And you know what's going on around you.
This is bad. This is worse than the mushrooms. This is worse than the mushrooms.
So
This is worse than the mushrooms.
22 for me.
Okay.
Fucking, of course she's fucking. Yeah.
It's just roll
What
for
you
3,
fucking
just for
say?
fun and giggles. I'm just imagining that kind of scene from the movie when someone thinks like, oh yeah, I'm doing something alone, and it's like, what? Fuck, you know, dude.
Zach thinks he's super sneaky.
I was last time.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, even Theo got a super high roll. You both realize with enough time that you see in slow motion first Zakriel sneaking, open the thing, then La Cedric kind of rolls into it, and then you think that you probably have enough time as well to go in behind them if you want, and you know where they are going.
I mean, they might not come back. Let's go. Come on. We might as well all go there.
Would you like to make a stealthy kind of like they don't know you're following, or do you want to
I'm
go
just
full
running,
on?
like, because I know this shit close to leave.
Yeah, amazing. Make a fate roll. This will be for the timing of it.
No.
You will get there, you know, whether you succeed or fail, I think. Because,
I'll say hi.
but there will be different thing happening. Yeah. Okay.
No, I
So,
barely make it.
Yeah, I will say that you get there not at the same time than then. So it will be like a
No, I mean,
few...
I saw them disappear, so
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be after.
Yeah, so you go like boom, and then you kind of run and make
But
your
I
way.
saw-
Yeah.
Cycle go, and then I saw
Yeah, that's exactly
something
what
just
happened.
rolling into the hole.
All right.
After.
So different things happen actually, and this is gonna be interesting. Let me change this. I wish I
I
had
meant to go by myself.
art
This
for
is the worst
library.
case scenario.
I'm gonna do it for next week. I didn't do any. I'm so sorry. But instead
You
I'll
didn't
put
think this
you.
fucking would have
Yeah, I
happened.
didn't think that you will go again. I thought it's on my list. Make art for the library. AI art for the library is one of the things. So let's just put you guys on back on the role playing page. It's gonna be easier. Few things happen.
Oh no.
Lorandir, let's stay with you actually. As you jump inside the library, following your companions with Theo. First of all, Theo and you notice straight away the effects of the water and the angel tears completely stop, and you are not high anymore. Like almost like boom, you know. Like in the moment you enter, you feel normal. It's gone from you, as well as Theo. And Theo says, "Oh wow, what does this mean? Why is gone?
What did we do last night? How did we get here?
Where are they?" And then you realize, make a perception check.
I've just dropped in a different part of the fucking library, haven't I? Oh no.
21.
With a 21, you realize that you're in a different level of the library. And a word to use, Lorandir, because you were not there, this is the way where Derathros was climbing the stairs up into a different level before.
Yes.
But you were not there.
Yes.
So he's on
No,
you,
no.
Lorandir,
David
are in a
knows.
higher. Yeah, David knows. You are in a higher level, and as you look down, you actually see the green smoke of the door closing. But it doesn't make sense that you are up here as you fail your fail roll. So it's gonna take you a while to go down. But before that happens, overwhelmed by the whole confusion of the place, go ahead and make investigation check to start. That's how the library works.
Yep, it sure does.
5.
Oh, we're all doing investigation check.
Yeah, let's stay for now in
Well,
only
yeah.
Lorandir, and then we'll go back to you two
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
5,
With a
oh God.
5, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw as you kind of start looking down to see the way to look down, and it feels like one of those scenes in Labyrinth that where the stairs are going everywhere, and there is like you look around and
You
there
go
is like
down
a
and you end up being
yeah,
up somehow.
yeah. It's like a million ways, and everything is like, imagine like a tower that if you were inside an ancient tower made out of black obsidian or something like that, like a darkened walls, and you cannot see the end of it. It's like you are in the Tower of Babel kind of thing, but inside, and everything is surrounded by floors, books, libraries, but kind of like layers and layers and layers. And as you are there, you actually manage to succeed the wisdom save, so you are not moved in time at this period. You stay within the timeline where you are, so you are not gonna get lost for an hour as usual, and you manage to kind of like slowly start making your way towards that. However, we cut back
If
to the
it's
other two
spotlighting-
of you. It is okay.
If it's spotlighting to us,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
back
in.
to you. Yeah.
I'm gonna do two things. One, as I go into the space and I'm kind of like on alert, I will just kind of, having not taken a like long rest yet, I'm going to do I have any of this left? You know what I'm gonna do, which I've been holding on to? I'm gonna do a potion of superior healing.
You will have taken a short rest though, just to make it sure, because you were guys resting and all that before you do that.
All right.
Yeah, because you guys,
Okay,
you were
I will-
transcribing things in your book, and you were definitely having a
Okay,
short
I'll
rest.
roll
Cedric
some
and,
hit dice. And
and Loran didn't know. I will say Loran did. He was actually all of you, because it's been a while, right? Like I will say all of you will have had a short rest.
Okay, I heal that much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. No, that works for me. So I've used all this today. As I land and I kind of take this time to look at my surroundings, I hear a thud behind me.
Yep, pretty much.
I go, oh, and as I realize behind me, I'm assuming is the Sitch. I kind of go, fuck, shit. You're not meant to be here. You can't be here.
What happened? What
You need to go back now.
happened?
Not be here. I go to try and draw the door again.
You,
wait, where are we?
Cedric, feel you are thrown out of your holy trance, and you are back to normal in the moment you fall, and then you see this happening, and Zagriel kind of starts about to draw the door. But before you kind of like start actually doing the drawing, at this point, Lorandir, make a dexterity saving throw as you actually climbing down one of the steps of these weird stairs that kind of connects shelves of books and whole walls
It's
of
their
books.
turn. Let them do stuff.
Kind of like
God damn it.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
25.
Okay,
Oh.
that is fine. In a 3-point landing, just on the floor, dust and kind of comes out of the floor, and Lorandir 3-point lands with Theo flying behind him on the floor
No,
next
you're
to you.
here as well. No.
Well, I saw him falling in, and I thought it would be probably good.
Make a fate roll, Martin, actually, and this will determine whether you
please,
fall on top of the chalk key.
Hi. No. No.
Okay.
He lands on it. He lands on it.
the chalk kind of like gets propelled out of into the darkness as he lands on it and rolls, like in a slow motion. All of you see like this key kind of like whoop and kind of like go into the darkness.
Did you need that?
You know
That
what?
was important, right?
Zachriel and Lauren and La Cedric, make a failed roll too. Actually, let's make it spicy.
That was our way.
This is turning
Ow.
into a skill check fate roll now. So
Fate
you have one failure. You need one success and one failure. I mean, two success. Yeah, you need two successes.
successes.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, right. Let me take Whisper off real quick.
Low. Oh, I succeeded.
Nice. Drums of superstition.
Here we go.
It's so good if Zach fails it.
I'm gonna say low because I feel like this is gonna go that way. So, in terms of, we're all fucked. Oh, it's not one. Hey!
Nice. Okay. I will say with that, the fun part. As you look into the darkness, you kind of like spot the shine of the corner of the actual key itself, and you see for a second, like you hear like some kind of whisper, kind of like behind it. But as you kind of like get a little bit closer, you feel like it's been shined away, and you hear like a like footsteps running, like a little tiny shoes. A few of them kind of running away. And you hear like a children's laughter.
Oh no!
Wait, hang on. I got an idea. Oh, come on, complete.
back.
Right, as that happens, I see it. How far down is it?
And aware to you, these little girls are running towards a figure, but you do succeed it, so this is not happening what it could have happened.
Oh, it's him.
And
It's him.
you don't hear it, but the audience see this kind of man dressed in kind of like a cloak, like completely like death itself, and only see the gauntlet and says, "Come on, girls, there will be another time. Just let them enjoy it for now." And you hear like a few giggles of kind of planning, yeah, kind of like, and they all
Sorry,
vanish.
yeah.
So in terms of when you hear it, make a perception check as Zachriel and La Cedric and Lorandir to see who hears it and how, as well. And just for full agency, these creatures are not there anymore. By the time you spot them, I want you to be aware of that anyway, but this is to see.
Of course you see them.
Fucking hell, look at
30,
that.
20.
Yeah. I will
I don't see
say,
them.
yeah, I will.
Because I jumped off the side.
I will say that an 18 gets to hear them, but not see them. But you, last Cedric, with a 20, you actually see just like the last kind of bit of hair, like a porcelain face, and it kind of makes eye contact with you for a second, just like with the hair kind of like covering the eye as it goes and crawls into the darkness, and then you actually see it like puff away into dust, and the dust falls into the floor. And at that point, you look around and you realize there is this weird dust everywhere. It's always there.
DM, you said it was down below
Yeah.
the key. I've jumped
The
off the
key
side.
now is kind of like on the same level as you, and it's kind of rolled into
Same level.
a darker, place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it hasn't fallen to a different level, luckily, because you are in the lowest
Okay.
level, but Lorandir was in the higher one, so you are all
I'm gunning straight for it.
okay.
Wait, I'll grab it. Wait,
Okay.
the fucking dolls are here, and I think their boss is here. The guy in the book, the archers, I think he might be here as well. Let's not rush. Please.
Do you do any magic to kind of reach the key, or do you just go and grab it with your hand, like Cedric?
I'm walking cautiously towards it. I'm drawing my greatsword and I'm walking cautiously towards it.
All right.
My hands glow with green flames. I'm going to go towards it. I'm going to like at pace.
Okay. And as the two of you kind of get to the place, it's kind of that feeling of deja vu, like in the moment you get there, you, like Cedric, know why, because you almost saw it, like you're not even sure if it was actually there, or it's just like your mind playing tricks on you, but you, Zachriel, get there and you have a feeling that something is changed, that this has happened before, and then you see the key on the floor.
You two need to get out of here.
We
now.
all need to get out of here. We all need to get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is you've got going on, but we're not ready for this place yet. We spoke about this earlier. We spoke about this before. We are not ready for this. If he's here with them, we're in a lot of trouble. The other thing, the big tree, weird horse thing, we can't be here.
Not yet. But for sure, later on, we will absolutely come back for you. I'll do anything for you, you know that. But right now, no.
Yeah. I draw the door.
As you are about to draw the door, you kind of look around yourself and try to position yourself, and you realize that there is no... The floor is kind of dusty. You could try to draw the door on the floor. That is something you never done on the dust before. Or you could try to move closer toward the darkest areas, where is, imagine you are like right above the kind of like top of a pillar tower, you know, so where you are there is light
in the darkness.
Yeah, and then
no,
all
hell no.
surrounded by everything else is darkness, and that's where
Well,
the key is
could
kind of rolled. But you move
The
closer,
hell with the darkness thing.
it just feels like you are giving the light. So as you move in, you see places that it feels like it was your dark vision doesn't go through it. You know what I mean? La Lorandir or La Cedric. I think you have. I don't have that vision. I can't remember.
I
But
don't
I know.
have
I
that.
know La Cedric. I mean, Lorandir has it. So Lorandir can. His dark vision doesn't see through this kind of darkness somehow until you are there.
I don't have it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna cast light.
Yeah, as you cast
Like a space a
light, I
bit
think
more.
you did this before in this, and you notice that the light spell seems to shine
Dimmer.
half dimmer, half as much radiance as normally
That's
would
fine.
do.
Better than nothing.
But it works, and you cast light, and then you see that there is a wall, kind of like with books, and kind of like a tiny space where you will potentially draw the door, but you will have to make your move there and get there first. Would you like to try together?
I would rather a solid wall than a dusty floor where it might just screw with the chalk. I don't want anything to screw with the chalk. So I'd rather go towards the wall or pillar or something like that. A bit more of a solid, clear surface that I can draw on.
Right. So you make an investigation check as you try to move yourself away, followed by you, La Cedric. Lorandir, for now, it's been quite a while, as I will say, so please do it too, as the three of you start kind of like going towards this
21.
place, around a surrounding place that keeps changing pretty much. 21, that's amazing. You don't need to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, Lorandir, amazing. But
I have disadvantage. So it's a
oh
5.
yeah. Oh, because the level of exhaustion. Take a point of inspiration, because I forgot completely you have a level of exhaustion. Very
I've got no
honest.
chronos just to help you out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Investigation
use
at 10. Make okay. You have time
I'm
to
gonna
do
use
something.
inspiration. Yeah, I'm gonna use
Sure.
inspiration.
Also, remember with the short rest, you get your favor by the gods back, right? It's per short rest.
I do.
Yeah. I love that you get it per short rest. When I was also playing the sorcerer thingy. It's the same.
Natural 20.
Nice. Okay. You know what? Yep. No one. Lorandir, make another wisdom saving throw though, because you still have disadvantage unless you want to use that inspiration I gave you to reroll.
Yeah, I'll do a wisdom. See what happens. 22.
Oh,
Oh, 22. That's amazing. You don't suffer effects of paralysis and chronal distortion. However, I will say that Theo, just to keep it, unless actually, you know what? He's on your. Will you say Theo's on your shoulder with you, or is he on his
I
own?
mean, he's too big now. I might be riding him, but
oh,
Oh, okay. So then, if you are riding him, what we could do. Yeah, because you succeeded on yours. You can give advantage to Theo based on your very high kind of thing. On your wisdom save, but let's see if he gets there. So investigation for Theo, no, because he's with you, as you mentioned. Like he's riding you, so it will be investigation at advantage.
so investigation.
Yeah, because you are guiding him, kind of thing. I will say, even though you rolled terribly in your investigation, somehow you got a higher point of view.
14.
Let's check 1 second. So,
His intelligence is -1.
okay. 1 quick second here. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Theo, make a wisdom saving throw.
+5. Uh, 22.
Yes. He does
Same
not
as me.
get any effects of temporal kind of chronal shifting distortion. And yeah, and you kind of like all of you now reunited in there, follow Zachriel without any problems as he start. Do you start just drawing the door, Zachriel? I'll give you.
I do.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right. As you start drawing the door, you hear on the distance. Perception checks, please.
Uh, 17 for the Cedric.
Nice.
14 for Zachariel.
15 for me.
All right. So Zachriel, you just hear like a vibration, field vibration on the floor. But you too, with your higher rolls, realize that these are not vibrations. These are hoofs trotting down from the top somewhere, kind of spider climbing, kind of trotting down a horse, like just thumping down, as you know that this will be the corrupted forest master that has helped you fall when you were so super cool. It was like a Avengers moment, but the punch on the floor, super loud, Lorandir. However, you do have a choice. You can face this creature, or you can rush through the door and get out before it gets here. That's your choice, Zachriel. And before you decide, the couple of times you tried, it has not been that successful to convince or convert him yet. So this could be dangerous, as you were with Thessalia and Oliver before, but now you don't have those.
Yeah, I had Lorandir as well.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a point. It's up to you. You do you. Or you do Zachriel, shall I say, because I know you don't do you do Zachriel. Zonated. I need to start calling you zonated. Gosh. Okay. Failing that today on that.
While Zach was trying to make up his mind, I'd take a defensive stance with greatsword up, and I activate flame tongue.
Oh, nice.
Just ready.
As you do, like in here, your flames become kind of like a blackened, like it looks like the dark sable from the Mandalorian, 100%. Do you do anything, Lorandir, as you hear these hoofs kind of trotting like thunder in your direction? See,
I just
Zachriel is frozen in time, deciding whether to keep going or not. What did you say? Sorry, Martin.
No, I just get ready to fight, but
Yeah.
I don't. I just.
Okay. All right, and we move back to you, Zachriel. The decision is yours. Yes.
I'm going to roll something and whisper.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna go against you. This is a decision for you. Don't you roll on me. You decide yourself.
This is for me.
now.
This is on me.
Okay,
I'm rolling
all
for
right.
myself. I want you to know what the result is.
Okay. Damn it. He's doing it, guys.
And what my decision's going to be doing.
Yeah, he's blaming the roll
I'm not-
for it. He's doing it.
I'm going to be doing something. just need to change something. There we go. Okay.
The tension grows.
I know.
I
I'm
just
just
go-
like,
The speed draws
oh my
near.
god.
What
oh my
I
god.
do is, as I see them all preparing to fight with me, I just go. And I fucking so pissed. I go into a rage
Oh, nice.
and I smash a bookcase. I go, fucking go!
And as you say, fucking go, just within seconds.
As in, let's leave, just to be clear.
You leave.
To leave.
Okay.
You're leaving.
Yeah, I'm just punching a bookcase out of frustration as
As players, I'm gonna give you
Fascist.
agency. Do you think we should do acrobatics or athletics check to get in, or do you want to not face this creature?
Absolutely. Let's
completely?
spice it up. No, let's
Up
spice.
to you,
Let's
though,
spice
yeah.
it up.
I think
Let's
as a
make it
team,
spicy.
It's three of you, so two against whatever. So
I'm just
what do
gonna
you
like,
think?
I'll let these guys go first.
What do you
and
think,
then...
Martin? Should it be as safe, or do you want your characters to go in? As a
I want
player,
our characters
as a
to get in, but I
player.
think it'd just be
Yeah.
spicy.
Up to you, Martin.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So that's two votes for that. So that's already happening. So I need all of you to make either athletics or acrobatics. I'm gonna say this is an easy check. So the DC is gonna be 10.
Okay.
Yeah. But there is a chance if you fail, you might,
You're stuck
face
behind.
the creature. Maybe not. Who knows? Nice. Yep. Exhausted, Lorandir rushes through the opening tiny orifice.
just got the 10.
Wow, just
I just got
his horns kind
I'd
of
say
like
die-
almost like ramp Lorandir. No way.
I'd say die through.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do any fancy thing. I'm
Okay.
gonna walk. I'm partially out and partially in as it begins to close, and I turn around to the forest mass to charge my way. I'm like, I'm coming back for you.
Make a fate roll as you're forfeiting the roll.
I am going to say, and I'll do it back to public. One sec. I am going to say hi. I love it.
Oh, you lucky bugger.
Oh!
You lucky bugger.
Alrighty.
I'm coming back for you.
And as you
I'm
kind of say
fucking
that,
done.
you see like this unicorn face, kind of like blackened kind of creature with a horn, but through the electricity crackling, kind of starts to coalesce, and you see like a ray of kind of lightning shoots through from his horn, this necrotic kind of energy. The whole floor kind of like the dust flies over, but it shoots on a closed door as just the last second
As
you do like even a fucking
Left with my face
like
as it covers, just staring him down.
like a speech and all, and you fucking turn on the unicorn unseen to you and bangs on the door, you know, like one of those things. And you are out back where you were.
And I
What
just
was that?
and just absolutely just scream in frustration. Like birds from nearby. Just run away.
What happened? What was that?
Failure.
What's going on? You could talk to me. This clearly needs to be addressed now. This has to be fixed.
I need to be fixed is exactly what needs to happen.
How do we do that? Because this
I
option you
need
chose,
power.
isn't the-
I need knowledge.
Zachary, we've heard this conversation before, but from my end, everyone here showed me that rushing into it ain't like the quick fix ain't the right way to do it. I'm sorry,
Right.
like there's got to be a better way. Like this, we tried this a couple times, it doesn't work.
We don't have time. Take it
So what you
from
gonna
the one who works with it.
Zach, you're gonna kill yourself doing that, especially if you try doing it on your own. I get it, we're desperate. I get that. Everyone here knows that, but look at what I went through. We can't have you doing that same thing. I got cursed from these little fuckers. From that fucking place.
I
You
know.
want to go in there on your own? I
And
can't
that-
lose someone else close to me. I can't. I'm sorry. I know it's selfish, but I've lost too much already. I'm gonna lose more, but I can't lose again so soon. I can't. I don't know if you know how important to me you are, but I can't see you doing the same things I was doing that you helped me get out of. Like, it was for nothing. You doing all that for me was for nothing if you're gonna do the same. It doesn't work.
It's my fault you got cursed.
No, it was me. It was me for rushing in, for wanting quick power. And look what happened to quick power. You got it, but at a very big price. And you
Yeah,
helped me
man.
pay the price to get out of it. You can't do the same.
If you had never come with me the first time, you would have never got cursed.
I insisted on going. You didn't even offer me. I said I was going. It's on me. You can't take responsibility for the action I chose.
I
just don't
should
wanna
have
see you do the
known
same
better.
stuff.
I should have known better.
But now you do. You want to go through what I went through? And then what, suffer with it? And then we have to help you? And then that slows us down even more? Because you know I'll put you before anything. It's just going to slow us down even more. Like you said, we haven't got the time. We can't do it. What are you in a rush to get this power for so quickly anyway? To help with the war effort? We're not the only ones in this fight.
We do not have time. We are running out.
You're going to slow us down. I love you and I feel like I need to tell you, you're going to slow us down if you do this. You're putting us at risk. I put us at risk and I slowed us down. So you could get me out of that shit I put us in. We're going to go through the same thing again if you do the same thing I did. And then we're going to go round and round and round doing it. Then what? We're going to lose. We're still having a fighting chance here, Zach. We can't do this. The quick fix never works. I feel like there's something else going on with you, though. What is the real cause of you wanting this? What is really going on with you? If you want to get help, you have to be honest.
We need to be careful where we get the help from.
I agree.
And I'm going to be honest,
Okay.
because I know both of you have accepted being chosen. I don't.
You don't accept being chosen? Why?
I never asked for it.
None of us
And
did.
there is no, but the thing is, Cedric, they are not giving us power for nothing. There is an exchange that we have not agreed to. We do not. They've chosen us to fight against the Dragon Army, but they have their own desires of what they want. We're just pawns.
I agree. There is something else going on why they chose us. There is another reason for why they did it. But we can't figure that out. The gods work in ways I can't even begin to understand.
But that is what I'm doing. I am trying to understand. I'm trying to gain knowledge. And without being a pawn, I will not.
Listen, I get that. I understand what you're saying. I respect it. I agree with what you're saying. But do it in the right way, Zach. You're smarter than that. You're smarter than that. You know what you were about to do was wrong. You know what you were throwing into the fire there. Like, I love you, and like I've just got to tell you straight up. You could have fucked everything there. You're better than that. Come on, use your head. I know.
That's why I need to go by myself. It's safer that way.
You're gonna kill yourself, and then our chances are even less. Don't think of it from a biased point of view. Think about it logically and reasonably and sensibly. You know what I'm saying is right. You can't risk yourself on a whim. You will die there. If you're on your own, you will die.
That library has given me... It's given me power. It has given me options. So I'm not dictated by one party.
So now you're dictated by 2 or 3? You think this power you're getting is for nothing as well? That is for free? Don't think it's like the God's benevolent power? Where you feel like you have to pay them back? What the fuck
The difference is my choice. I'm choosing what I'm doing. Because really, that's the only really thing that we own. And I will not have that corrupted and taken away from me.
So what you're saying is that you feel like your sense of freedom has been taken away from the person who gave you this benevolent power. Just so I understand.
Not at first, but when they start using my father as a mouthpiece, that is when they cross a line.
Wait, what? What happened?
Civilian threatens me by using my own father's mouth. Make it very clear it's transactional. He did not mince his fucking words.
I agree. It was wrong. There's no justification for that. It was wrong. But now don't take this the wrong way when I say this. He didn't hurt him. He did what he felt like he had to do in a dire situation. Was that the first time he's tried to communicate with you, or has there been other times? Was this like the first time he tried communicating with you, or?
No. He communicated in other ways before.
Okay.
But this was a boundary he crossed.
How did the other conversations with him go?
Visions, dreams.
Okay. Was he
I went.
standoffish? Was he aggressive? Was he?
I went with it at first, and he wasn't. But he. And it all seemed good at first, and I was leaning into it.
Sure.
But there's always a catch. There's always a catch.
Just to add there, Lorandir, you will be there too. I will imagine you just like awkwardly kind of trying to get out of the conversation, but what will you be doing either way with Theo?
Nothing,
Or
just there
saying,
to
if
support.
anything.
No, just let them having, the conversation. I feel I don't want to pressure any of them into extra.
Amazing. So yeah, keep going, guys.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't I can't
I
make
think
it
we should
choose.
just get some sleep.
I'm sorry to hear about this and that you've had to carry it on your own, but I am here for you. It's not just a one-way street.
I just don't. And I worry for you too. I do not. I worry for Lorendir. I do not trust them. They disappeared for so long. Did you
Let's get some
pick and
sleep.
choose when they want something? It's because they need help. But they're going about it the whole wrong fucking way. They need us. We don't need them. And
Let's get some sleep.
Zakarol is going to, just on that note, hit the dirt and just roll over. Sleep doesn't find him very quickly.
Okay.
The Cedric's gonna walk out of the temple a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too far, but like 30, 50 feet away. Try and
Just-
find somewhere.
You do, just to remind you as well, there is water everywhere, so it's kind of like super uncomfortable as you are swimming to get out of the temple. The temple is kind of like in the middle of a body of water,
okay.
pretty much. But
I'll try and
it's
find
doable
somewhere.
though. Otherwise, you can go.
Okay.
You can go around the. Actually, imagine it's like an island, so it's got like the same that you have a space where you are. If you go all around, there will be a space all around the whole of the whole building, so you could be far away from them and
Sure.
kind of on your own, but with having to get in the water that way.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay inside then and stay somewhere dry, and then I'll just do a prayer to keep each other. It's like I don't know what it is that his God's done to him. I don't know why he did what he did. I want him to be better. If you could maybe talk to the guy that did that, or try and help fix him. I don't know. I don't like seeing him like that. I want to help him, but I'm not. And I can't do someone else.
Kind of like concentrate on that line of thought and start praying to your God. And as always, you kind of feel divinity arriving in your doorstep as every time you utter your prayers. Go ahead and make a religion check, please.
Oh, I'm going to use a personal on that one.
Very nice.
And do you know what? Just because I'll add an extra 2d4 to that.
Okay.
26.
With a 26, as you kind of like try to be your God, make him intervene and kind of like help to do things better and to kind of push Zachriel towards the path that you are taking, the path of the cloth of the chosen, those who believe in the gods and want their help and do want to accept the things that are given to them. You kind of like find yourself suddenly almost like in a vision-like situation where you look into the water of the open space that where you are far in the distance in this jagged kind of salty landscape, peaks and dark skies, stars and the three moons. And as you look into the water, you start to see there is a path back on the distance. A path that is all made of dust. Almost like breaking the sense of the landscape. It's like a black land all around it. And in the distance there is a path made of dust, the same dust that you saw in the library. And in there you see figures walking towards something. You make a perception check.
Fuck. No, what's he doing? Perception check? Okay. 18?
Okay. With an 18, you notice a few things. These figures are not leaving footsteps on the dust, as you will imagine. And that tells you potentially they could be ethereal, you could be actually in a different realm. Perhaps you are in the in-between realm. And that's what this path is, of darkness. The first figure you see walking seems to have an entourage of smaller figures that follow him, holding his long cape. Black cloak, cape like underneath, and they are actually lifting the cape. And they are walking towards what it seems to be almost like a jagged peak tower that you see far, far, far away at the end of this path of dust. But you realize that the last figure walking alongside them is a dark version of Sacriel. His eyes are red with the yellow pupils, and he looks just like pure evil has taken him over. And he's one of the figures walking towards that place. Your whole body shivers with that realization, and you have like a cold takes over, and you feel an instant warmth of the embrace of Kitty Jolith as well.
Oh no!
Slowly, as you keep looking into the water, you realize that what you are actually seeing in the distance is just the reflections and shades and shadows on the water itself, but you know you were there.
So,
I would say with an 18, it wasn't enough to see that the actual water is just, this is pretty weird, but the tower itself is actually on a cylinder of water, like cut out from a different place, like a dimensional kind of like space, but you didn't see far enough to actually realize. You just see a dark thing like really far away that resembles some kind of building shape. But if you were to roll higher, you would have seen that it's actually like the space itself is being cut out, and this thing just lives there completely out of place, surrounded by water that does not just moves and ruffles around. But you didn't see that. No. The audience saw it.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, so Zach is now Anakin, and I need to stop him from turning to the dark side. Fuck. We're gonna Obi-Wan it out of Mustafa.
No, right.
I love you, Zach! You were one of the chosen! Oh, no. Okay. Alright. I go back to where I was sleeping. Look down at Zach.
As you kind of like go, oh no. When you arrive, what do you see Lorandir doing? Lorandir.
He's in the corner tossing himself off.
No, I'm just like trying to trance with this here.
Okay. You realize your the holy kind of trance does not return. even though you came back, but you do manage to start getting into your trance, and you actually, when you arrive, you look at Zachriel, who is already asleep, and it saddens you. But Theo seems to be partially awake. In the moment you arrive, you see one of his tiny eyes kind of opens and looks towards you.
Towards me?
Yeah, and he says, "Are you okay?"
I'm okay. I'm not worried about Zach, though.
What do you mean? He seems alright. Be reckless, though.
I'm worried I'm losing him. Not in a romantic way or physical way, but a spiritual way. I feel like we're all losing him spiritually. There's a dark cloud around him, I saw. I just had a vision of something I didn't really like, and he was involved in it. Just don't want it to be true. I want to try and help him. He's hurt.
If I could... If Paladin could do more, maybe he could have told you that maybe it's on his blood. Maybe that's what some of his family do. Maybe they go
I
towards
don't
the
think it's
darkness.
Paladon's fault, or
No, I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
think it's
saying...
Paladon's fault.
Make an
I
insight
think
check,
it's more-
actually, as he says that, and you try to understand what he's actually telling you.
Oh, 17?
With a 17, you actually realize that Theo is speaking of things that... How does he even know? I mean, how does Theo knows what happens on Zachriel's family? And the fact that he says is, if Paladin could talk, he will tell you that maybe it happens to him because it's on his blood. That's what his family do. They go towards the darkness. And you think of his father, and you know his father is the nicest man you've ever met. He's sweet. Everyone loves him.
Yeah.
But then you think of that moment of the mother awkwardness conversation and all this kind of thing, and you think, is he talking about that? How does he even know? And you kind of like, he looks at you and says, I think I'm speaking too much. Forget about it.
Theo, if there is something Paladon could do to help him, I would appreciate it, and I would be in both you guys' debt. I just want to help him.
I understand, but you know, the gods, they are with us, but they cannot always intervene, but they intervene through you. You are their tools. Their power remains because of you. Your faith and your prayers keep them going. Just keep praying and do what you're doing, and I'm sure we will together.
I understand all that, but it's Zach I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we all pray for things, that's what we normally do, and if you believe on them hard enough, maybe they will become true. I know he's, like you're saying, he feels like spiritually he's a bit confused, but Sibling knows what he's doing. Maybe it's all a test. Maybe his faith has been tested. But remember, all of you have divinity in your blood. It was meant to always be there, so even if he loses himself, he will never fully lose himself, in a way. Because he's got celestial blood on him, like you do, and my father. As he looks at Lorandir, and you see his kind of eyes kind of bright shine with this brightness of a child that loves his father so much. And he sees Lorandir on the father. That's all right. I know I'm small and I don't talk that much, but I'm always here. Well, actually, I'm not that small anymore because out of game he's growing much bigger.
Getting
But
big now.
he just feels like he can actually change
He's
his
like the size of a
size.
horse
Yeah, he can change the same
It's like
way.
one
He
of them really
can,
big dogs. They think
Yeah.
they're a lap dog still.
I think the same way that he can actually sometimes, like he did, unintentionally change his shape. I think he can change his size now to the size up to
Oh.
the limit. And I will say that, Martin, just keep that in mind. So if you want him to be smaller, he can go all the way to his initial size. I think now he's medium rather. No, he's not small anymore. Or is it? Yeah. So he can go from a small to medium if you want, anytime, just for narrative and mechanics too. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'm here. And the gods are with us.
Thank you, dear. I think I need to hear it. Don't tell him, Lauren, dear, but he's done a pretty good job raising you, I guess. He's kind of a cool guy, I guess, for an elf.
He smiles kind of with this kind of joyful grin. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. How about that? And he kind of like, he just kind of like puts his head underneath his wing, kind of like in a way, like back to rest again, and kind of stays, makes himself larger as he feels more safe, being a larger, medium size to sleep rather than a small. See him kind of like.
I'll go and lay down. I'll give Zach some space, and but I'll be near him. I'll just stare up at the ceiling and just wait to drift off.
You kind of do fall asleep, all of you. Within your dreams, Lorandir, your trance, it feels like once more, like always, you are on the right path. Things are happening how you are, and you feel this sense of satisfaction, even though the spiritual super awareness and euphoria is gone now. There is still a reminder of the gods are helping you. They are here all the time. They keep appearing all your life. You've been told the gods are gone, the gods left, and it's not true. They are here with you. They just don't choose anyone. They choose those who are worth of it. And your blood was predetermined to be those. And in your trance, you continue to rest. But Zachriel, yourself, as you are sleeping tonight, it's hard to kind of keep normal dreams as nightmares and horrible thoughts and keep overwhelming you. Within those nightmares, you find yourself endlessly walking a path of dust in a terrain made of obsidian and jagged peaks. As you look to the sky, there is no stars, there is no moon, there is nothing. It's just a black void, like a mirror, a black mirror that reflects where you are. It's just the most surreal, creepy experience ever. As you look to the sky, it's black, but when you focus on it, you see yourself back again. And you hear howlings and screams in the distance, suffering. Make a perception check. Classic Zachriel. You kind of like actually, and you should be, oh, you have advantage on perception, right? Because you're golden eyes, you're on Mew as well.
Sorry.
Say it again.
I got proficiency. I didn't get advantage.
Proficiency,
So,
okay.
yeah. So I
that
had a
was
plus 0 up to a plus
perfect,
3.
Perfect.
So I'm still rolling like dog shit though. It's perception.
I would say
I
that
mean,
12 is enough to realize that where you are on this path of ash, there is like a border kind of in between, and you actually feel and see that almost there is a wall in between. If you try to move away from the ash path, there is creatures and hands and spectral kind of like things that are swimming on this outer part of the path. And they are like asking for, like, they want you, they need you there, they want you there. And you see they are kind of like lost and floating, kind of like unhinged, like imagine like the Lord of the Rings when the Frodo, I think Sam goes inside the water, you know, and there is like all this.
going for the marshes.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing I'm seeing. But there is a wall, you know. Those they are like a kind of like almost like if you were in an aquarium, and this is the kind of glass kind of part out of the path that you're walking. But your legs keep moving forward. You're just walking. You don't even know why, but it's so scary. Do you do anything?
Okay, I've got some control here. Okay. And you're saying that there's this essence of they want me, they need me, they wanna.
Yeah, they want you.
Some of me.
Yeah, some of you. Yeah, 100% sure. You can see it. You know, if there was no path there, you feel like they will probably be able to get to you. But this path of ashes is actually stopping you somehow.
I will say.
And there is a song called Trail of Ashes. Okay, let's see. I don't even remember how it's like.
Oh yeah, go on. I'm gonna say that as I'm going through here, I'm going to look at these ghostly spectral entities. I'll look at them, and then I'll look up and say, if I don't let him control me, neither fucking you. I control my destiny.
It's like all of them start kind of getting close to this kind of like stop water, kind of like weird white liquid, murky, and they kind of like you see like hands they're trying to grab you, kind of like grab your face. They will tear you into pieces, they're called.
They can try, and I ignore them.
You hear a voice, not around you, not coming from anywhere, almost like someone is speaking in your head. I see you. I was like you once.
And who are you?
Someone who wants to help.
I doubt it.
I hate and loathe the gods too. They take
You're him.
agency away. Think that we are pawns on their game. Why do you think they wanted me out of the picture?
You're him, aren't you?
Oh, I'm father to you all as well. I am the one. Yes, I am.
You're the Archfoot there, aren't you?
I am. Pray to me. Believe in my cause. I am not a god. I'm against them. You gotta free us all, and we will help you get rid of all of them once and for all. They stopped my ascension. Why? Because I wasn't ascending to the divine realm. I was ascending elsewhere. The power of prayer is real. You just have to pray to me, and I'll be with you.
I'm praying to nobody.
I know. Just believe in me.
How about you go fuck yourself?
I thought you would say that. I know your moment will come, and you will truly walk the path of dusk with me, with us.
What is the path of dust?
It's the path we walk to get to where the gods cannot get us. Place we created, where we live forever.
Who's we?
Ishtar. And as he says that, a million thoughts kind of bombard your head as you think, what does that even mean? Ishtar is gone. However, we will end tonight's session right there. As Zachriel's kind of dream stops suddenly on that moment as well, and you kind of like wake up as you hear like a kind of like some critter, you know, like one of those silly moments where like a tiny mouse like kind of weird rat thing with white hair kind of skitters around really close to you and wakes you up. But amazing, guys. That was like fucking awesome. Thank you so much.
He's watching you.
Yes.
Oh no.
Thanks to my amazing players, Sonated, Wanakash, the one and only Martin, and all of you who watches us every week. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks to Darren Curtis, Tessa Presents, James Webster, Tabletop Audio, and yes, we love you. And we will be on our last ever Tuesday Candlekeep Mysteries sealed pages of Dragonlance game, I believe, this Tuesday, as the campaign ends. I think it's gonna be either last game or the one penultimate. And yeah, Wednesday is pretty hot as well, so otherwise we'll see you here on Sunday. But until then, stay magical. Thank you. Good night.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.